So, you think you know Africa? Maybe you've seen the pictures, lions, sunsets, endless plains. But Africa is so much more than the images you find in travel magazines or documentaries. It's a continent of contrasts, where tradition and modernity meet in unexpected ways. Maybe you've seen the pictures, lions, sunsets, endless plains. But those scenes, as breathtaking as they are, only scratch the surface of what Africa truly is. There's another Africa, alive in its cities, pulsing with energy and possibility. Today, let's go to Harare, Zimbabwe's capital, a city that defies expectations at every turn. They call it the Sunshine City, not just for the weather, but for the warmth of its people. Here, a simple greeting can turn into a conversation, and strangers quickly become friends. Picture wide, jacaranda-lined streets bursting with purple every spring. The city transforms into a living canvas, painted by nature itself. Forget the headlines for a moment. A city is its people. Their stories, their daily lives are what truly define this place. It's laughter from a crowded combi, the smell of grilling corn, a grandmother arranging tomatoes at the market. These are the moments that make Harare feel alive and real. Harare is layered, history, struggle, and joy side by side. Every street corner has a story, every building a memory. It doesn't perform for tourists. It simply is. Life here is lived authentically, without pretense. Its beauty is raw, honest, and unfiltered. You see it in the faces of people, in the rhythm of daily life. When I think of Harare, I think of resilience. The spirit here is unbreakable, even in the face of adversity. This city has faced challenges that would break others, but it endures. People come together, rebuild, and keep moving forward. The people have mastered the art of making a plan. Tichenguna. Resourcefulness is a way of life here. You see it in entrepreneurs, musicians, and families sharing what little they have. Creativity and generosity go hand in hand. Harare isn't about grand monuments. It's about everyday heroism. It's about neighbors helping neighbors, and small acts of kindness that ripple through the city. So let's walk its streets, get lost in its markets, and taste its food. Let's experience the city as locals do, with open eyes and an open heart. This is Harare as locals know it. Vibrant, unexpected, unforgettable. Every day brings something new, something worth discovering. Welcome to the real Harare. Here, you'll find more than just a name. You'll find a city with a soul. Every city has its secrets. Harare is no exception. Beneath the surface, there are stories that rarely make the headlines. Stories that shape the city's soul and give it a unique rhythm. Did you know it was designed as a garden city? That's why the avenues are so wide and green. The planners wanted to create a place where nature and city life could blend, where every street would feel open and alive. Even from the center, you can see the hills. Space to breathe. The city's layout invites you to look up, to notice the horizon, and to remember there's always room to dream. The balancing rocks, those ancient copias, are more than a photo op. They're spiritual landmarks connecting people to their ancestors. For generations, they've stood as silent witnesses to the city's changing story. Harare wasn't always called Harare. It was Salisbury until 1982, renamed to reclaim identity and honor Chief Neharawa. The name change was more than symbolic. It was a step toward embracing heritage and rewriting the city's narrative. Every time you say Harare, you're speaking a piece of history and pride. The name carries echoes of resilience, hope, and the spirit of the people who call this place home. And then, there's the light. The golden hour here seems to last all afternoon, bathing the city in a warm, gentle glow that softens every edge and brightens every color. Sunlight filters through masasa trees, painting the city in gold and red. The changing leaves mark the seasons, reminding everyone of the beauty and transformation. It's a light that slows you down, invites you to sit, watch, and just be. In these moments, the city feels timeless and life moves at its own gentle pace. These are the city's quiet treasures, felt more than seen. They're the hidden corners, the peaceful pauses, the places where you can hear your own thoughts. Harare's story is written in its spaces, its names, its light. It's a living story, always unfolding, waiting for you to notice the details. It's a city that asks you to look closer, to see beyond the obvious, to discover the layers that make it truly special, to listen, to feel, to connect with the heartbeat of Harare, and to let its stories become part of your own. That's where the real stories live, hidden in plain sight, waiting for you to find them. To truly feel Harare's heartbeat, you have to go to Mbare Musica. the city's most iconic and energetic market. It's a whirlwind of chaos. Ripe mangoes stacked high, peanuts roasting over open flames, vendors shouting their best deals, and music blaring from every corner. Here you can find almost anything you can imagine, from spare car parts to traditional herbs, fresh produce, and handmade crafts. It's a city within a city, running on pure hustle, determination, and the power of human connection. In Mbare, you don't just shop, you experience, you bargain, you laugh, and you become part of the vibrant rhythm that keeps the market alive. But street life isn't just here. Across Harare, people gather at guinya stands for a quick snack, sell avocados from garden tables, and greet each other with a simple mamukase, a word that means so much more than just hello. The streets are the city's living room, a place where friends meet, families gather, and stories are shared under the open sky. And then there are the kombis, Harare's famous minibus taxis, each one a moving work of art, painted in bright colors and bold designs. The huindi, or conductor, calls out destinations, collects fares, and keeps the rhythm of the city moving, never missing a beat. Riding a kombi is loud, crowded, and essential, a true Harare experience that brings strangers together, if only for a few minutes. In these small, everyday moments, buying fruit, sharing a laugh, or catching a ride, you find the city's unique rhythm. It's not just about the destination, but the shared journey and the connections made along the way. Harare's soul is in its streets, in its people, in the faces you pass and the stories you hear, in the pulse of daily life where everyone moves to the same unspoken beat. That's where you'll find its magic, alive in every moment, waiting to be discovered. Zimbabwean food is more than just sadza, though that maize porridge is the heart of every meal. It's about sharing, about warmth, about flavor. Street food is where the city's taste comes alive. Gango sizzling on a hot plate, roasted maize sold on every corner. Try a backyard spot like Gava's for roadrunner chicken or oxtail stew. And don't miss muriwo, greens cooked with peanut butter. Snacks like maputi, Zimbabwean popcorn, and a cold mazo drink are pure nostalgia. Eating in Harare is about curiosity. Point, taste, trust the vendor. Food here is a welcome, an invitation to belong. Every bite tells a story of land and people. It's not just fuel, it's connection. The best meals are shared, the best flavors unexpected. Let your taste buds lead you. Be open, be hungry. You'll leave full in every sense. Harare's creative spirit is electric. Art isn't confined to galleries. It's everywhere, from stone sculptures at Chapungu to murals on city walls. Sculptors turn stone into emotion, connecting deeply with the land. Small galleries like Gallery Delta and First Floor Gallery showcase bold, young artists telling today's stories. Music is the city's heartbeat. Jit Jive, Chimurenga, and live shows at the Book Cafe. Here the audience dances, sings, becomes part of the performance. Literature and theater thrive too. Bookshops with African writers, plays that make you laugh and think. Creativity is how Harare processes joy and struggle. The city doesn't just endure, it creates. Art here is resistance, celebration, and connection. To miss this is to miss Harare's heart. So seek out the music, the murals, the stories. Let the city's creativity move you. Let it challenge you. Let it inspire. Ready to visit? Here's what you need to know. Best time, April to October, sunny days, cool nights, and jacarandas in bloom. Learn a few Shona greetings. Mangwanani, good morning. Masikati, afternoon. Manheru, evening. It goes a long way. Use your right hand or both hands when giving or receiving. Respect matters. Smile. It's the city's unofficial language. Be smart. Keep valuables secure. Use trusted taxis at night. And stay aware. But don't let fear hold you back. Most people are warm and honest. The real danger? Falling in love with Harare and never wanting to leave. Connect with locals. Ask questions. Share stories. Join the crowd at a football match. The best experiences aren't in guidebooks. They're in human connections. Be a traveler, not just a tourist. Be curious, open, and genuine. Harare will open its heart to you. Let the city surprise you. Let it welcome you. The adventure starts with a simple hello and a willingness to listen. Headlines tell one story, but Harare's truth is found on its streets. Walk, breathe, look into people's eyes, see with your heart. You'll find a city defined not by problems, but by the spirit of those solving them. I met a woman selling avocados, proud and hopeful for her children's future. That's Harare dignity, dreams, and resilience. The real stories aren't in the news, they're in everyday moments. Traveling here challenges your assumptions. Yes, you'll see struggle, but also immense joy and community. Resourcefulness blooms everywhere, turning necessity into inspiration. Resilience here means living with humor and grace. Look for laughter at a combi stop, a mother's care in the market, a man polishing his car. These moments reveal the city's soul. Harare is life, messy, beautiful, real. To see it is to see humanity, and maybe to see yourself. The flame lily, Zimbabwe's national flower, blooms after fire, delicate yet unbreakable. It's the perfect symbol for Harare. This city has faced the flames and still produces beauty and strength. When jobs are scarce, people create their own, selling, fixing, cooking, hustling. The informal economy is a marvel of ingenuity. It's about dignity, self-reliance, and turning challenge into opportunity. Joy endures here too. Laughter is resistance, humor a shield. You'll hear it in street banter, see it in shared jokes. Community is the glue. Neighbors share, families support, everyone pulls together. This is Ubuntu. Our strength is in each other. Harare's spirit isn't in monuments, but in warmth, generosity, and hope. It's something you feel. A handshake, a shared meal, a hopeful conversation. Like the flame lily, the city blooms against all odds. Its resilience is its beauty. Its people are its roots. And its hope is always in season. We've walked Harare's streets, tasted its food, felt its spirit. But this is just my story. The real magic is yours to discover. Go with an open mind and heart. Don't look for the city you've read about. Find the city that's there. Get lost, wander, sit, watch, talk. Be a traveler, not a tourist. Connect, don't just consume. Harare rewards those who engage. You'll be challenged, frustrated, and then surprised by joy. A laugh with a stranger, a new flavor, a song that lingers, a sunset you'll never forget. These moments will stay with you. They're why travel transforms us. So go, see, feel, meet, and let Harare change you. The city is waiting, stories ready, warmth to share. All you have to do is show up and listen. Your adventure in the heart of Zimbabwe is just beginning. Let Harare surprise you. Let it become part of your story.